Clause 9 of the Finance Bill 2022 brings in an amendment in Section 14A. Section 14A covers non-allowability of expenditure that is incurred to earn tax-exempt or tax-free incomes. In short, the law says an assessee cannot claim any expenditure that is incurred to earn a tax-free or a tax-exempt income. In other words, the law envisages that tax exempt incomes or tax free incomes ought to be kept like a watertight compartment, and the relevant expenditure to earn the tax free incomes ought to be kept outside the realm of taxation. This is the scheme under which Section 14A is scribed. Unfortunately, the Section 14A itself is a retrospective introduction in the statute with effect from 1/4/1962 through Finance Act 2001. Now, one can visualize an amendment which has been made close to 39 years backwards through in the year 2001, but with retrospective effect for 1/4/1962. Ever since it has been introduced, the section has been creating enough controversies. I think the controversies are only keeping on multiplying day by day until such time till dividends were taxable in the hands of the dividends were not taxable in the hands of the assessee. There are certain other tax exempt incomes also which are quite likely which may emanate to an assessee bereft dividends. So still the provision is as much an equally valid section as it exists in the statute. Now, having said that, there was no provision to bring a proper rule to distinguish or to segregate how much or what is the actual expenditure that was incurred to earn a tax free or a tax exempt income. So they brought in Rule 8D as an alternative to bring in a method to compute the quantum of the disallowable item or the expenditure that is incurred, that has been incurred to earn a tax-free income. This was introduced by the in the year 2008. Then the courts have also brought in an issue about whether this Rule 8D is to be read retrospective or prospective. I think the matter has gone even till the Supreme Court, and they have held it very categorically, saying that Rule 8D can only be read prospective and it cannot be read retrospective. So the department had to suffer a lot of barb and a lot of salt in its wounds. Now, they have burnt their fingers once. Now, subsequently, there was also a debate that arose in it whether a disallowance under Section 14A is warranted, especially if there has been no income that was earned or there was no tax-free or tax-exempt income that arose in a particular assessment year. The law on this was categorical. It said that when there is no income, you cannot disallow an expenditure. I think Chem Invest case is the lead case on this particular aspect. Then I think Holcim India case was also there, which also went on to dovetail the same thought and the same principle. Now, the Finance Bill 2022 is wanting to break this into a new controversy. So, the section itself is now being brought in, Section 14A. For the section itself is now coming in as a notwithstanding anything contained in the law or as a non-obstante law, and it is coming with a clarificatory. Now the clarificatory provision is the most dangerous part of it, because the first doubt that emanates in the minds of the assessees is whether a clarificatory provision is to be seen as a retrospective provision or a prospective provision. It appears that the department wants to back the case that this is a retrospective amendment, no matter it coming through the Finance Bill 2022. The retrospective or the claim or the clarificatory provision is something like this, that it has always been deemed to confirm that an expenditure that is incurred to earn a tax-free or a tax-exempt income is a disallowable one, no matter whether there is an income that has risen or an income has not risen. Now, when an income does not rise in a particular year, first the department is going to have a complexity in going and finding or catching as to how is this expenditure related to earn that tax-free income. If they are not able to pinpoint this aspect, now assessees are also smart enough. We also know that the games they play. But if this pinpointing is not possible, then the section is going to fall flat, creating only more litigation and more headaches in the days to come. We will see some more sections that are similarly controversial under the finance bill in the remaining sessions. Thank you.